I am not trying to mansplain this, but in my opinion, I am seeing the dumbest debate ever going on in my comment section. I said girls should not be forced to do swim tests on their period. And right now there is a large portion of people, not most, but a large portion that are like, well, I don't know why the girls can't just use tampons. Then some people are like, well, some girls are too young. And people are like, well, 10-year-olds can. And this is such a stupid conversation. Sorry, stupid is the wrong word. This is such an irrelevant conversation to me. Because in the end, I'm always fascinated on how women think they always need to solve their own problems, even if they themselves don't create their own problems, right? Like, you would never catch guys doing this. If guys had some biological reason to not do something, they would stand by that reason forever. Women, on the other hand, so frequently are like, yeah, well, I have this biological problem, but you know what? I can use a tampon at 10, still swim. Like, okay, yes, you can, but you shouldn't have to. Do you see where I'm going? I'm sorry to be, again, I'm not trying to mansplain this, I'm also non-binary. Like, this is crazy to me. If you're on your period, you should not be forced to take a swim test. And the response should not be, why don't they just use a tampon? Why don't they just do period swimwear? Because they might not want to use a tampon. Because they might not be comfortable in period swimwear. They might be non-binary or trans and only wear swim trunks. Like, this is crazy to me. We should just accommodate assigned female at birth individuals. We shouldn't force them to have to fix their own problems. Never do this with men. It's crazy to see women do it to themselves. I get why women try to solve their own problems. None of the men are solving it for you. Like, come on. You should not look at some 12-year-old and be like, you could use a tampon, just get in the water. Oh, no, that's sorry. Again, not trying to mansplain, but I do not like the discourse this conversation brings. I know you're coming at this with best intentions, but solving somebody getting into the water and needing to get into the water by saying, well, a 10-year-old can use a tampon is, to me, not only inappropriate, actually I take that back because tampons are not inappropriate. It's simply not an appropriate discourse because it is forcing girls to do something that they might not want to do to fix a problem that is not their fault. I hope this helps.